If current trends continue, by 2040, Filipinos will be reliant on other countries to supply seafood to a growing population. Here, on the small island of Ayoke, that would be particularly devastating, as most residents are dependent on fishing for both work and food.
So pag-start na ako fishing, started well 1989. So ang pagpanagat din sa Cantilan, sa Ayoke mismo, in any kind of fishing, not illegal man or legal on that time. Kay kaniadto sa yapaan mga organisasyon na kasuyo dire. So free all ang tanan na managat.
Naghamok lang mga isda ay ang isda gamay ra kan. Amo na gid. Siyempre kasi mo kabiro ta kay amo na may ato lagi panginabuhian. Sa ngani lagi na daw at kasi lagi ko mga illegal lagi na mga panagat kay amo may gid daw makapuunan mga isda.
In order to sell their catch, Ayoke's fishermen have to motor 90 minutes to Cantilan's central market. Analou Lumapguid represents Ayoke's fishermen and regularly checks in with them at the market.
Kumusta man? Kumusta man ang kuha? Zay kan. Baka no za ha? Ay bawayon ra. Bawayon ra sa gatas. Amo. Kahapon anak tatay mangisda ay manggasud amo. Nakita na ako kung uno kalisod ang kinabuhi ng isa ka fisherman. I grown up with my family, just nag-asa lang sa pangisda. Tagpadako kami, tagpa-eskwela, tagbistihan. Tanan gikan dagadud sa panagat na nako, tatay. Grabe ka, kuha na ako kasing-kasing para sa mga
20 years ago, they used to harvest hundreds of kilograms of fish. But now, recently, the average catch is 3 kilos to 10 kilos.
The problem in the Philippines is that most of the policies are just paper laws. So it only sticks on the paper and no follow-up. So no monitoring, no enforcement.
In 2013, EDF and RARE initiated a project called Fish Forever. Ayoke was chosen as a pilot site. The idea was to create a managed access fishing area, or TURF, around the island, a dedicated area where fishing rights are given only to licensed fishermen who agree to fish in a way that allows fish stocks to recover.
ang pagsugod ng turf gazud sa Ayoke. Bisan ako, waya man gazud ako makasabot. Pero ang iban sab na mga tao nagdumili gazud tungod kay nagtuo sila na dili na pwede mangisda sa zaon na area sa sulod sa turf.
During the design process, the discussions were very lively with people yelling, getting excited. Sometimes there were tears. People just not really holding back what their opinions are of what the future for Ayoke fisheries should be.
We bring the fishers to the table because we need to empower them to say what they're thinking about, to tell us even their worries, their concerns. We want everyone to have that sense of ownership.
Sa hinay-hinay na ipasabot ko sa ila na maswerte gari ita kay sa hoyhod ini na mga organisasyon na naghatag ng tabang sa ato para ma-conserve ang ato pangisdaan.
Everyone plays a major role. EDF, their strength is fishery science. So Emily shared to us the different management strategies in other turf areas like in Belize, in Vietnam, in Fiji.
It's been a pleasure to work with you over the last...
Kuman na mintras mo gina-assess o gina-propose ng pagpadyaga na niya moabot na hapit sila 2 ka tuig ang pag-process nini before sila ma-launching.
So this card certifies that the person signed is a legitimate fisher folks of municipality.
The information that we got from the fishers was about what they're catching, what are the most valuable species, the habitat area, and then from there we had a participatory process where they got to draw boundaries, creating turfs or managed access areas on a map of Ayoke based on the local knowledge that they have and then some of the scientific rules of thumb that we were able to share with them.
By some estimates, sustainable fishing could help provide nearly 25 million Filipinos their fish protein by 2050. At the same time, fishermen's profits could increase fivefold.
Nakita ko na zadto ang mga tao nagkayusa, nagtinabangay ng zadto na time. Halos tanan taga Ayoke.
Before that, we have to start the prayer. Okay na? Ready?
Seeing the boats converging at the boundary of the turf and seeing the excitement and the number of boats and people that were engaged was the highlight for me.
Ya dito ang gobyerno magporsige. Ya magporsige ang gobyerno na trabahoan ito na project. Ya kudili ila kabubuton sa mga fishers dire.
The Ayoke launch was to signify that the turf design was approved by the local legislation. This is what we're doing, and to celebrate it as a community. It's go time now. It's time to make sure that we are translating that design from paper onto the water.
Nahigayon na mo kay nagkahiusa ang taga-Ayoke sa ng taga-isla. Na ini taga-zon nagsuporta na ni turf. Ini na nataw na amo na gazon ini pagkahumanan sa mga haza.
Ini na proyekto pamasin paglaom nato ini na makahatag na dugang income, dugang panginabuhian nato.
I think the community here is really open to new ideas. They themselves realize it's not us that will be able to make their lives better, but it's them.
Grabe ka mo kay na pagtanaw ko dito sa pag-uliton fluvial. Grabe ka zon ang natats ana kasing pero nagsada ko